Just bashes it up in the air. Weitering with a fist. Revolt at the back. Tumbles it inside 50. Weitering the only one home for the Blues. Got Plowman. Become high and wide. Weitering to the front.
Clearing ball to Bolton. Bolton loads again. Long and deep. Off hands of Lynch. Castagna was there again. Lynch tackled by Weitering. And he's done a sterling job. Bolton hammers it long. Lynch in the goal square. One Tigers bolt over another. Castagna.
Lots of room for him to run out and really dump it to the wing. Weitering, good hands.
Mark. Kind of thing right down the line. A high ball on the head of Lynch and Weitering. Weitering did well. And
I'm going to say that he had someone around to put pressure, but that was way more deliberate than that last one. Just trying to rush that play then.
Correct side of the ground for a left footer too. Thumped away by Weitering. Great smother from Revolt. Weitering with work to do.
Angle is severe, so he centres it. Shorts at the back.
Casbolt, good hand. Edwards, what a player he's been for the Tigers. Long ball looking for Lynch. Weitering did well. Looks to Lynch. Couldn't. Kicks a running barrel. Look at the purchase he gets on that. Good late fist from Weitering.
Because he's missed some footy and plenty of training. Kick forward to Lynch.
Tonight he already showing he is brown high. Weitering's a good defender.
Goes to Pendlebury. A thumping, hopeful ball. Weitering gets the best of Mason Cox and sees him on the back foot, happy just to continue to dash Cox.
Another entry here for Collingwood. Lots of two. Jeremy Howard has thumps a long one down the members' side.
Put in there. Well done from Sard. Went to ground, picked up the clean ball, back to 30 metres. Very reliable. Weitering. Always wanted Plowman. Through track, turns to his right. Kicks to about 15 out. Cox, Myercheck, plenty of... By another. Handball is okay. Weitering fires it towards Fisher. Moore. Handballs out of full back and suddenly Weitering in front of Mason Cox can...
Some Myercheck and Big Mace. Touched. Kick. There's the touch off the boot. Wobbles one to the outer side. Penetrating inside 50 ball and it's thumped over. Now. And easily thumped ball.
Hoskin Elliott will make it Myercheck. Not quite clean, had to go low and take it cleanly and will, but had to go back and clean up, couldn't.
Just a second tackle for the quarter from Carlton. Wondering whether they spent a lot of energy trying to get themselves back in that game in that third quarter and they're just running out a little bit of petrol tickets.
Weitering to Mackay, had a big night.
Been a professional performance from the Magpies as that goes out of play.
More the night as it was. Wilson, he can give it plenty. It's a highest of high balls. Late spoil from Weitering.
Into the midfield, give him an opportunity. They need his class right now.
Giro back along the half-forward line.
Thought about the inside kick, it was shut down. So back to the Darcy-Meek combination. Meek, 35 points the margin. Taberner with Weitering's fist winning out.
Beautiful kick to half-forward. But again, they're just feasting on that, the Carlton defence. Lopitnet loping after it. The fleet-footed Swikowski underneath him. Weitering had to go and help out. Darted right. Kick towards full forward. Licks out the back. Weitering was on. Wilson. Taberner. Both hands. Had a few offers. Goes straight down the middle to Henry, who flew against Weitering. And glides along that city wing. Searching ball for Taberner. Little nudge on Weitering.
Greenwood. Tumbles it down the line. Smashed away by Weitering. Into play against now the Gold Coast Suns. They defend their back 50 well.
Weitering, free kick.
Interference with the arms. That's it, Stan. Play on.
Hands to ground, Bowes. Big long banger out of there, but now Walsh.
Squeezes it out wide. Weitering
That's a beautiful kick, Mark Murphy. The best
Decided to stick fat with the Suns.
Yeah, I agree with the JB. Incredibly loyal. Weitering's kick down the line was well placed. Just no, that wasn't there. Sure, he's, as you said, JB, wonderful person. Ben King one-on-one with Weitering. This is nice to see. And then
Just not going to come back. And
to McPherson, pops it down the line. Caleb Graham, Zach, lost a boot. That won't worry him, then he threw it out. Tunnel boarded.
dumps it. And the fist through from the Carlton defence.
Breaker to Weller. Sexton competed hard. Sard.
Drags it back. King thumped away from him. Gives it off to Markov. Long and high to Kings. Gets to the back. Weitering's been really good back here. And that kick.
See how much space he gets tonight.
Dixon.
Had it covered.
Motlop back on. Nicky Del Santo. Yes, he is. Liam. Woodcock takes on the tackle, stripped of it.
So that kick needed to come 10 seconds earlier.
Had some space. Sizing ball inside 50. Weitering, big fist. Dixon through his legs.
Yeah, they've got the answers all night. Just wonder whether Carlton believe here.
Strong grab from Weitering.
Really hit you want to be hitting. He stayed out there, Jace.
Takes off strongly. Weitering does well in front of Dixon. Read it nicely off the boot. The bounce.
Oh no, Hamish Hartlett's not the man you want to be kicking it to.
Hartlett again wants the boundary line. Oh, he's copped another one. He's had a tough night. He's stuck it out there for his team though, Chief. Bit of blind turn magic.
Oh no.
Puts it in front of the man that can't run. It gets you away from him. It's not fair. The game's not fair.
What about the Robbie Gray work in the middle?
Stuck it out after getting a big corky early on. Nest of Blues. Weitering gets Motlop.
It's actually another example there.
McCluggage's kick was a good one to the top of the square. Brisbane Lions fans screaming for a free kick to Danaher. Nothing coming. Pryor to the top of the square, or at least the hot spot, punched away. And Robertson comes in, left foot kick, nice mark. Well played. Weitering used his body and good hands. So Jacob Weitering now goes up the line looking for McGovern, who gets up and takes the mark. Nearly had his head taken off, and the Lions just go bang and top it out of trouble.
Zorko got plenty of distance, but waiting for it was Weitering. Spears it towards Cripps.
Weitering from full back takes his full measure, and the kick is a ripper straight down his teammate's throat.
He does pump it wide. McInerney, Pitternet, Weitering kills it.
Any better front and centre than what he did there. Hipwood crashes through, trying to get through the pack, held up by Weitering, ball up.
And Guelphy combined. Bit of a miss kick there from Guelphy to Langford. And probably going to come undone as a result of that now. Weitering just put the one claw under it. Beautiful pick up. Likewise, McGovern. It back out his way again. Laverty goes for the boundary line as wide as he could, but Weitering very strong in the air. McGrath decides to go, takes some ground and sends it very, very long. Weitering gets back and drops in the hole. Closes to 50, launches long. Gee, that was good at the end. Did Weitering get a finger on it? Goal umpire's not sure.
End up before crossing the goal line.
This
Decision
is
on scoreboard.
Exactly why we've got the review, isn't it? Yep. Perfect get then. Well done to all concerned. Those in the arc, the umpires involved.
And play with that energy.
I tell you who is loving it. The crowd here are loving the honesty in which both teams are attacking at the moment. Doherty, take note everyone. High achievers, the families. These days, Perkins, I think it is, sends it long, forward bound, and nice mark taken by the centre half back in Weitering. Nice smother by Devon Smith, tried to keep it alive. Sard, as that was Doherty then. Little handball comes to Weitering. Tip and Woody applying lots of pressure and
Tackled. Stockton did a good job. Hand. Can he get through? Put the head down and just taking the game on. It's brilliant. It's end-to-end stuff at the MCT at the moment. Now the Blues on the rebound. Cunningham, that was a beautiful kick from Weitering. Didn't go here for a long time. Jones, Weitering.
40, offhand stringer, needs a good bout. Look at that, it's bending back! Weitering cuts it off. And goes immediately for the Blues. An exciting prospect for the Blues.
You know, I think these will be thinking, imagine how good I would have been with that pace.
Yeah, it certainly is from our angle. That was out in the full. Has looked impressive.
Norton, well, that's been discussed with the umpire, but he was aware of it, Weitering. Good smother mid-air, wasn't it?
Yeah, great smother, great concentration.
He takes him down, spills to Bontempelli. Norton sets himself. He's caught behind on this occasion. Good strike.
Hit the scoreboard.
Another important clearance. This time it's Liberatore. Weitering.
No real argument from Eddie, was there? He goes down the line and Weitering makes sure what's in your limitations, of course. Gee, that's risky. It's hung in the air for a little while. Weitering. Now they've got the loose on very, very wide. That one over the top to Cottrell was good.
Stood up, took the bigger man on. Delivers inside 50. Well read by Weitering. And a good battle, Weitering versus Norton.
Just
not 11th touch.
Not quite getting those kicks into Norton, right where he can come at the ball and launch and use his strengths. He can.
Levi's been playing hurt this season. The knee issue, that kick goes wide. Weitering versus Bruce. Dangerous football. Weitering picks it up. Bruce rather, and Weitering gets him.
Can they respond and get something on the end of it? Walsh sets up a nice opportunity here with Weitering at true centre-half back. Can Weitering find the kick in the middle? It's good to Curnow. Eddie's spun that around the other way, so I don't know whether anyone will bother to fix that. Put it into too much of an attacking position here for the Blues. Keeps it a little wide. Jones just walked his way through traffic and plucked it out of the air.
And the reason why he was able to take that so easily, Jacob Weitering's position on Norton was perfect there.
Coming in, Dogs are number one in the comp.
Watch Weitering here. Just subtle enough to not let Norton get to Jones.
Duray, the kick-in duties. Good mark here by Weitering. He's come right up the ground, plays on the middle, around the corner. Here's Eddie Betts.
Drills it inside 50, might get over the back. Important fist in there from Weitering. Kicked out of mid-air by McNeil. Right to the line, Weitering and Plowman get back. Long ball, Weitering in best position. Shuts it down.
Push off here from Sweet. Advances the ball deep. Norton a little bit of a... Get it as close as possible to the win.
Eastonwood will go high and long, one-on-one. Weitering, Norton, Weitering. Been superb.
Jake Lever. Long ball. Wiedemann.
Brown on the way. Good-looking ball, won't hold its line.
Big targets inside 50. Wiedemann, one of them, doesn't quite get to the drop.
A bit with Sard on his tail. That probably won't work with him. It was well done by Pickett to get it to McDonald, though. Now he's under Weitering pressure and the ball pinned.
Fine. And Melbourne defend grimly.
Going to come back, though, JB. I reckon Weitering will take on Gawn, and I think he'll be too fleet-footed in the ears. Find Sard, little drop.
Sidestepping. And then a long ball forward, and Weitering controlled that nicely. Sard, it gets past him, McDonald.
Survey, despite Ed Curnow trying to liven things up a little bit there. That won't get there. High ball. Weitering waits with the thump and got a nice fist on it as well, did Jacob Weitering. Knocked down here. Hibbert, Petrarca. Just mungles one out of the action zone. French through the hands and out the back. And now it's down to Wiedemann and Weitering. Soccer off the ground. Well done, Weitering. 6. Jordan inside 50.
Quick to Phillips. Heads wide towards the wing and Weitering. Nice pluck.
He's a good player, isn't he? And takes off, looks down, sees his man on the ground in Lewis, kicks it inside or towards. So he was the only Hawk who could get the ball, and he did. So well done to Cousins. He kicks it up to the forward 50 off hands. Jordan, what do Hawks have to do? They've gone in a few times, but without great effect, have they?
They just got to find the balance. So they're a little bit more measured today.
So Hardwick bombs it long.
Wide. Loads up. He's got Lewis down there. He's got Kaczynski down there. Both can't get the fly out.
Just before quarter time for the Hawks, but he did it beautifully. Weitering equally as good. Picked up by Howe. The inclusion for Shields, who was out of the selected side. And number 7 is there. Ball hits the deck. Picked up by Weitering. Good football. Great football by Lance from 48. He loves these, and he puts it right through the middle. just had enough on it.
Go underway.
So certainly it was a touch. Now we've got to see if it was over the line. And the answer is no.
Looking at these angles, we can see the ball is touched before crossing the back of the goal line.
Well, he handballs over to his teammate in Hardwick, long to the goal square, but that's going to be easily picked off by...
The ground against two Swans defenders. Lockie Fogarty just keeps finding the ball at ground level front and...
So he just sits it up.
What's Luke Parker expected to do there?
Kick from Doherty, a danger.
Weitering.
Lloyd pumps it in once again. Weitering.
3 years. Good reason.
High ball from McLean, no one home. Weitering.
Really poor.
If he wants, instead of that, he sits it up.
From 52, he winds up, attacks the square. And Weitering once again.
Back to Rotham. That buyer right on the scene said, OK, Weitering, timely fist.
Darling, Weitering there, realising the boundary line is his friend there in this case. And
Nicely taken, Elliot Yeo. Spirals one down the line. Weitering over the top of Darling.
you find it much better if you're going to hit that 7-iron really aggressively rather than...
Elliot Yeo with strength. Half forward, Darling in good shape. Weitering the timely spoil. Nick
O'Dars got a quick kick out of the pack here. Weitering under pressure. Darling to keep it alive. Did well to keep it in the field of play.
Briggs did well. Hopper found it and gave it to De Boer. Again, long ball. This time, Flynn.
But again, as Bolts and Richo pointed out, Carlton is just stagnant. There's just not really any genuine movement. That's better to Koning. There's a season on the line game for them as Kelly just waltzes out of the centre. Himmelberg again. Well done, Weitering.
Guess who? Toby Green, 360. Bouncing ball, won't
square. Toby Green sets himself in front through the hands.
4 straight for the night. Gets back to a 3-goal game.
Well, Martin corralled him. He didn't push pressure on the kick, and Weitering mopped it up. Great mark by Weitering, but great. Plowman, Weitering.
Well, the ball's going from arc to arc. It's pretty much an even ball game at the moment. No one can score.
Weitering wide to Nunes. Jordan Butts kicks it along the line. Weitering stalking this. Got up there.
He's off to a good start.
Weitering runs for him. Walker can't cut him off, and he finds Walsh. Down to Keys, who would have hit the roof had the roof been shut. Weitering, now he runs. And blasts it long. Walker, Thilthorpe, the big fists of the Blues go up and sets it up to the pocket. Couldn't get it to Fogarty. Hard hit. That's going to be 50. Laird around the body. Possession 30 to the wing, and he's back on, and back being brilliant, Weitering. .15 intercept marks to 10, and Weitering and Jones have been superb. He pulls the kick to the lead, and Mackay! He was held, he marked it, and it's been brilliant again. Weitering cuts this off, though.
Well, it's just a smash kick, and that's what happens under pressure. It's not really working for them. It'd be better if they could just chip it a bit.
Walker gets up, he can uses the full 15, heads toward Walker. Weitering, big grab, and now Nunes is out.
There's a great battle going on between Sam Walsh and young Sarong.
They get taken off him?
Probably.
De Koning, close to 100% right as possible. Ball wide to Weitering. Great grab. Off and running. Spears the pass for Lobb. Weitering. Last chance. He went to pass. Seconds tick down. Weitering does what Weitering normally does. Holds it up. And the stage is set. His inside kick in the Lobb direction. Weitering with speed. Eat my dust. Heads long. Forward pocket. Weitering. What a grab.
There's no big men out in the ground for the Blues. De Koning's on the bench.
To the ex-Blue, and the Boo to the Boo. Hawkins can't mark it. Good to hear them in full voice, the Blues fans as well. And the big fist of Weitering. Dangerfield contested it. Myers straight onto the logo of Weitering. Thumps it.
Big fist of Weitering. And Weitering read that to perfection.
And involved in 28 one-on-one contests and only outmarked 3 times. He knows how to play this role superbly.
Yeah, and a great tackle there on Hawkins. Good attack. Newman, little paddle. Weitering feeds it back to go forward. Stolen by Connor. Straight down the spine. Weitering again. Outstanding. Had he used it. Higgins uses it pretty well in the Hawkins direction. Weitering might still mark this.
Can't waste another 2 seconds trying to call
the clock hasn't started.
They do lose 2.
Good point, Jace.
And he goes inside, but
The defending champs Richmond, that's not Murphy's best effort. A shank at best. Fist ball magnetised back to him. Myercheck couldn't get boot to ball. Kai, who hasn't had anything resembling silver service so far. Quainer deep. Looking for body was Elliott on Plowman. The fist eventually into the hands of Rusco, who launches high, and Weitering.
And then they can pick and choose when they come forward with it. They've had 60 marks already, and 50 of them have uncontested.
On cue here is Weitering with the fist, and then can claim it.
Stand! Play on!
goes with a drilling ball for Betts.
Back to De Goey, who punches a torpedo into the hands of Weitering. Peeled off with the high check, tried to get involved. Adams desperate with the drag in.
On the ball.
Weitering times those fists to perfection.
Big shepherd from Stocker, and Myercheck who's down. Great ball. Weitering low.
So Larky's kick is the chance. So Goldstein kicks it long and strong, but Weitering read it beautifully.
Good position, well done by Anderson though to halve the contest. Newman at ground level goes back towards Weitering. Jacob to Silva.
Davies Uniacke just waiting at the side of the pack there. No one went for it in the end, and Weitering did well to find Petrevski-Seton.
Gets a look, here it comes again. But Weitering this time uses the body well. Side by side. I'd rather see him in front a bit more. Low ball by Weitering. Magnificent kick it was, really.
And then pounds a long one, but it hasn't got the wheels.
Stand.
They want to go quick, straight to the big man, but it doesn't get to him.
Play, thought about the handball, went the kick into King, and
3 in the first term's been quiet. Got 100.
No doubt about that. He was activated very early.
Probably the easiest one they've had for the night. Billings.
I think with Carlton, we've spoken about that. They need to improve.
Steele floats it forward, and Weitering did well. Got in front of King.
So here they go again, the Saints, down to 4 minutes, and Weitering.
Curl around, get in front of O'Brien. He gets a clean kick away, but straight to the opposition, and that's what Weitering likes doing best. Easy pickings.
Long high drop. Townsend and Weitering goes with a double fister.
So here is Jeffrey sending it inside 50. Sharp. Can't keep it in play.
Grab. Almost held on the second grab attempt. Got his arms free and his legs free and dumps it in the Mackay direction. Martin floats.
Towards Ben King, but Weitering gets it.
Get it to him. Anderson floats it long. And getting back Weitering, he read it to perfection. And
King on the wing. It's all Blues. Weitering gets the kick away to Mackay.
Lukosius sets it up. King almost, but Weitering.
Or can they just try and save this lead now? Protect the lead.
It's a great pressure, Cal. And I was talking about this just...
So Swallow. Inside 50, he goes. Weitering has demolished Ben King this afternoon.
Burne-Jones tucks the kick just into the 50. Good back up from Weitering. Still Paul able to win it back. Just scrapes in. Clever play by Weitering. On the search to connect with Charlie Dixon. And Weitering's going to be there or thereabouts all day.
Late in quarters, they go a bit wider, obviously, but you know where it's going against Port.
Predictable.
Laddams and Lai set in the ruck, key.
Houston to half forward. Weitering saw it was his moment to get off his man.
How do they balance that up? So they've got
just that. Bonner's left boot. To the top of the square, Weitering, emphatic. That's the biggest punches I've ever seen. Full stride, aim on, straight towards full forward, but Weitering read the play.
It's bad kicking off the spoil. Weitering's there for this one. He got his fist on it as well. Green can't keep it in. Turn it over. Taranto heads inside 50. Green used his body and Weitering used his hands. Plowman with a pause on the forward scout. He is super quick, the kid from Central Districts. Ball thumped towards the boundary and will get a ball in. To Himmelberg, too hot for him. Weitering got it from Walsh. Ed Curnow stands under this for eternity. One post or a fist. Himmelberg. The meatless Perriman found himself with a little bit of room. Big fist of Weitering, speaking of all Australians. He's got to be a contender. They'll get Mackay in. Hit straight down the spine. Weitering knew that's where he was going to go, and he outread Himmelberg. He was quicker to read where it was going, and short pass to Williamson. Took him on with a bounce, heads toward Green, and Weitering cuts it off again. Cassard again. Floats it up in hope. Himmelberg got up there, and Weitering slapped it from his grasp. Green direction. Got a fingertip on it, that was it. Williamson. The attempted tackle, and drives it long. And Weitering as strong as ever.